Hello everyone, welcome to my channel and today we are discussing about the factors influencing perception. If you don't know about what is perception and what are the process that occurs in perception, I have already made a video on that topic. You can see those videos and then look this video. It will be much more easier to understand about the factors that is influencing perception. So now let's start. Perception, it is a complex process by which individuals select, organize, and interpret sensory information to give meaning to the environment. So, perception is the psychological process, right? So, it selects, organize, and interpret sensory information to give meaning to the environment. It is highly subjective. It's about you, how you think, what your inner reality tells about the external world. So many factors can influence how a person perceives something. Like as you can see, or if you are stressed, seeing this view can make you really feel delighted, make you calm, gives you clarity. But you are already in this atmosphere for years and years. Maybe you are wanting new world for yourself. There are so many factors, but these factors are generally categorized in three areas. They are factors in the perceiver, factors in the target, and factors in the situation. The factors in the perceiver, it is internal, in the target, it is external, and in the situation, it is contextual. Talking about the factors in the perception, it is totally internal and psychological. These are the internal characteristics of individual doing the perceiving. So what is our attitude and belief? So we have our own established opinion, belief and feelings about something. It can be biases also, it can be stereotypes also. So it act as a filter through which they interpret new information. What is our motive and need? We have certain unmet needs, we have our certain current desires, so these influence how we need to pay attention to and how we interpret them. For example, if we are very hungry, definitely we will notice food related stimuli, right? So what is our motive and need that helps us to design our perception? What is our interest? So people tend to notice things that align with their interest. If we love car, if we love driving, we will notice details about a car. But if somebody does not love a car or doesn't like driving, they might not overlook, right? So it happens because of our interest. Our experience, what are our past experience, what are previous knowledge and experience that create our mental framework that shapes our expectation and interpretation about the new events. Like if you have the good friendly environment, you are easily able to trust the people, but if you have the bad experience with the people, it might be hard for you to gain that trust. Talking about the expectation, when we as a person we expect to see or hear can influence what they actually perceive, sometimes even distorting reality to match the expectation. Personality, what is our personality, what are our individual personality traits? It can be related to security, it can be related to anxiety, thoughtfulness, and these affect how we view others and the world. What is our emotion and mood? What kind of person we are? Are we always happy or are we always stressed or angry? That can color their perception of events and people. So even we need to understand that these factors, internal factors, can distort or repair the perception we are having. Factors in the target which is external, so these characters are inherent in the object, person or event being perceived, like novelty, motion, intensity. Novelty, these things are new, unique or unusual, tend to capture attention more easily than the familiar ones. So if there are five people you are meeting regularly and if one strange person joins, Now it becomes new for you, unique for you, right? So these are the factors in the target. Now talk about the motion. Moving objects generally draw more attention than the stationary ones. So we usually like to see the videos which has got motion. If it's just a slide presentation, it's hard for us to give more attention, right? So next is intensity. Stimuli are brighter, louder, or more powerful. They are more likely to be perceived because of the intensity, like a flashing light or loud sound. Size. Larger objects are more noticeable than the smaller one. Background contrast. Objects that stand out sharply against their background are more likely to be perceived. A white shirt in a crowd of black shirts were able to perceive them easily. And next thing is proximity. Things that are close together in a space or time are often perceived as being related or belonging together. It's because the things are closer, we are able to perceive them easily. Similarity. If the objects look alike and are often grouped together, they are perceived as the single unit or category. Next is factors in the situation. It is totally contextual or environmental. This involves the environmental or social setting in which the perception takes place, like time. The specific moment when an event occurs can influence perception, as being attentive in the morning or being fatigued in the late afternoon. Work, social setting. The context of the situation, whether it's a formal meeting or casual social gathering or a chaotic workplace, affects how people interpret their behavior. Cultural context. Cultural values, norms, and social customs, they heavily influence what is considered normal, polite, or significant, affecting the interpretation of symbol, gestures, or behavior. Like if we are visiting to certain cultural functions, we act accordingly. We try to understand others' gestures, their behaviors, and if it's new to us, we try to imitate them. Next is environmental factors like physical surroundings like temperature, noise level, and general atmosphere can influence a person's mood and focus, thereby affecting their perception. So understanding these factors is crucial because they explain why different people can perceive the exact same situation, objects, or person in vastly different ways. So, when we're talking about the factors, we talked about the perceiver, we talked about target and situation. We can explain it accordingly. And if you want to know more about these factors influencing our perception, you can go to the following references and different websites like Simple Psychology. You can go to Very Well Mind. So, if you like this channel, please like the video and subscribe to channel. Thank you so much for watching this video once again.